So we are here in Himachal in a quaint little village called as Kotgarh. It's about 75-80 kilometers away from Shimla. But more than all that, it's beautiful to be here. Especially with your partner walking in these mountains. Feels nice. The temperature, the valleys, the deodar trees. I mean, we can't stop talking enough. I mean, we can't ever say enough about the deodar trees. There's something very magical about them.
Yeah, they're like a mystery in itself. The twigs have a certain kind of shape, the branches have a certain kind of shape. The trunk is sturdy, yet it looks like it's quite flexible. So quite special. There's something very divine about the trees. No wonder they call it the timber of the gods.
True.
I mean, you can't just stop staring at them.
Can end up looking at them for hours together.
Yeah.
I think in India we are blessed with having the Himalayan range. Otherwise we would have been one flat land with nothing, featureless land. I think as a country, great respect for it. I mean, for the rulers, for the government. Honestly, I mean, I know we bullshit a lot about it, but to manage a country so big and so diverse, just in terms of the wow. And there are some really beautiful birds here in the Himalayas. I mean, I'm so sorry we don't really have the kind of equipment to show you the kind of birds that we see with our own eyes. I guess this should do.
Yeah.
Come check. Okay. That was one massive truck. Very rarely you get to see that. But that was one massive truck. Oh, now the mountains are way more clearer. You can see them even more clearly than you could see it from Kotgarh. I think we're going to spend some time looking at them. I guess it's time for you guys to also see what we are looking at. You see? Lovely. Look at the beauty of that.
Snow-capped peaks.
Snow-capped peaks. You know, it takes any mountain which is above 5,000 meters will have snow caps. So that's why the Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, the tallest peak, is above 5,000 meters. Even that is snow capped.
We should go there for a trek as well.
Yeah, they do. It's a nice 1-day, 2-day trek. So after a little bit of exploring, we'll be back with you guys. A little bit more exploration. Me and Mona are gonna stop over and have a look. Until then, see you soon.
It's about
Speed.
the speedy life. But you're experiencing that in the city already. Why do you want speed everywhere?
Because they have not experienced the city life, no? The local people.
Those weren't locals.
They weren't locals, right?
No,
DL.
they were city people.
Delhi people.
Yeah.
Some cities have their own flavor, no? I mean, some people are just so...
The rushed quality. Addicted to the rushed quality.
Always rushing.
Always rushing, always worrying, always preserving, always hoarding,
Even after
always asserting.
even after coming to the mountains right here, I'm telling you, I am finding it very difficult for the city to leave me. Every night as I sleep a little bit more, the city just leaves me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sometimes I feel coming and staying in a small village for a long stay, was it a good idea or not? But then when I see the people who come for just one night, sit and just walk away, I also feel at that point of time, I feel, what's the point?
What's the point? I don't get it. Because leisure to you can find anywhere,
है ना?
but the true quality of challenging yourself a little more and a little more and a little more, that happens only with staying at least for 4-5 days. Even 4-5 days is fine, but just for one day, like,
Just one day. People come
what
at
do you do for one
7
day?
in the evening and they leave at 7 in the morning.
I mean, you didn't even see anything during daytime.
You were just constantly on the road. That way Himachal people are much better when they drive. They don't drive rash.
Exactly.
They see the way they do.
Exactly. And they wait for you. They wait for you to walk by. They know how to pause.
Correct.
This is how human beings are supposed to be.
Correct.
But we forgot it along the way somewhere. Because we're so driven to achieve all the time.
We're driven to put background music in everything that we do.
We're driven to romanticize everything.
Yeah. The hyper romantic version of life. Real life is like this. You don't get to hear any background music playing. This is real life. And now we are entering the forested area where dense forests exist. So on our way to Thanedar, we'll walk through these dense forests. We have a guide with us, a local guide.
Guiding staff.
I'm happy with it. I'm ready to walk at this person's pace. Oh my god, you gotta see this.
Just keep this in your hand only.
I know, I'm not going to let it go from my hand.
Suddenly there's a lot of smoke here. I know.
Smoke and dust.
Dust. Someone burned something.
Could be the Poland.
Maybe?
Poland.
Poland has this smell. It's a very
Burnt
strong
smell.
burnt smell. Ooh, look at the forest, man.
I know. Now this is real forest, my friend.
What are you shooting at?
Just walking in the mountains. DGMVK, that's the name of our channel, guys. And we try to put more realism than other things. I mean, I don't wish to comment about what other people do, but I try to put things in which you can hear what we hear. You see what we see. With least amount of editing. With a lot of talks and conversations. And now Mona is feeling a little cold. I bought this little very nice what is it called?
A
Fanny
zipper,
pack.
A fanny pack.
A fanny pack from a place called as Yeti Cafe. Yeti Cafe is further ahead. I mean, once you reach the Tani Jubbar Lake, Now that is after Shimla. Once you reach Tani Jubbar Lake, you walk a little bit further, and there's this beautiful, quaint little cafe. I'm gonna put some pictures here for you guys to see, where you can. So they sell these very nice local fanny packs, and I think I fell in love the moment I saw it. The tiny little fanny pack, compared to the artificial fakery of Decathlon and other places, I found this to be very beautiful, because I know for a fact that this
Well,
cloth.
you're also carrying a decathlon.
I know what to do now. I can't really get rid of Decathlon ever. Another thing that I've noticed here in the mountains is chips packets of chips of all varieties, everything from Balaji wafers to Ruffles Lays to, I don't know, all different varieties of chips. I only have one question to ask all the chip makers and the plastic people. I said, who takes responsibility for these plastic bags? That's pretty much the only question that I've got. Can anybody ever take responsibility for these?
No, they're driven to earn money, that's all they are bothered about.
Correct.
There are no dialogues about sustainability. There are no dialogues about creating a substitute.
If you don't believe me, there, right in the middle of these pristine forests, all that I ever see around me are plastic bags. And of course, yes, packets of cigarettes. And let's see which one this is. This one is Darshan Yofum Pups. Never even heard about that brand, but yeah. And I can just keep on showing you more and more plastic everywhere. I won't blame anybody. I said the people who buy it, they could also keep it in their pockets for some more time before they throw it away. So that at least, even though we pollute, we can at least pollute in a way which is sustainable, right? So there is a, wow, there's a rest office, forest office, HP Forest Department, forest office coming up. Range Forest Office, distance 1.5 kilometers. Okay. Kotgarh, acha, this is the same one that we crossed and came. So there is a shortcut from here. I am never taking that shortcut from the fucking forest.
Right?
No, from the middle of the forest. Definitely not. I'm not going down that road. We walked on the road and we came, na?
Yeah.
That will be through the forest.
Got it.
That's a Himachal Pradesh state roadways bus. That's it, 36 more minutes. Ah, it's cold. Oh, that stretch was cold. चलो ना. Huh?
Look at his face.
This is one of those apple sorting places.
I said look at his face.
Acha, look at his face. I heard, what is this place? That's an apple ripening chamber. This one.
Apple what?
Apple ripening chamber.
Rightly.
Ripening.
Ripening.
Huh. I gotta buy one of those 360-degree cameras, but I just don't want to spend that kind of money. GoPro, if you're listening to this, I would love to have one of your latest GoPro Max for the footage that we create. We're currently on a GoPro 8 Black. I love it, but I really feel cheated because you guys bonded the lens cover onto the GoPro in the 8 Black and then you removed it back again in the 9 and the 10. That wasn't fair. So if the lens cover gets scratched in my 8 Black, I won't be able to change it. So, not fair. But it's okay. It's a nice device. An old soul.
What?
I said the tree is a very old soul. हाँ मस्त चल ऐसे ही चल
Huh?
ऐसे ही चल बोल रहा हूँ
Why?
तो then both of us will come in our video ना So, me and Mona, or Devoshri, that amazing human being behind me, both of us drove from Mumbai to here in Himachal. It's a fabulous drive. We didn't really max it by driving every day for 12-14 hours. We took it slow. We watched some really nice places. So, the first place we stopped over was Vadodara, also called as Baroda, in the olden tongue. The second night we stayed over was at Udaipur. In Udaipur, we stayed at a place called as, I think Mona remembers the name. Debo remembers the name better. What is the name of the Udaipur place?
Downtown BNB.
Downtown BNB. A lovely little place. Very quaint, very nice. And then we went to see the Jaipur lake. And we saw the sun setting on the lake. It was a wonderful evening. I really loved the city. So, before we go on, Thanedar, 2 more kilometers. And Narkanda, 14 kilometers from here. Our destination today is Thanedar. After that, the next day, we stayed over in Jaipur after Udaipur. In Jaipur, we met a few old friends of ours. It was a wonderful reunion. We went to Hawa Mahal in the evening, just before it shut down. It was nice. I liked it. the the common joke I think we came up with was that Hawa Mahal was built for somebody who had a lot of flatulence. So, with 1,000 windows to vent the flatulence. I'm just joking, it was very nice. Then we partied with our friends, and then the next morning we left Jaipur. And then we go to the world's straightest expressway. Initially, I was very excited to drive on that expressway. NH 192D, I think so, or 250. I don't remember now. Anyways, so but after a while, it just got a little. I mean, the road is too straight. There are no turns. I think even Debo got very, very bored by being on that road. I mean, it's just too straight. Huh? What do you say?
Yeah, sleep inducing.
Sleep-inducing road. And then we reached Chandigarh, and we loved Chandigarh. We come from a city similar to Chandigarh called Navi Mumbai. It's also a planned city, so Chandigarh felt like home. But Chandigarh was
You
nice.
can't compare the gardens in Chandigarh to I don't think anywhere in India for that
Yeah,
matter. It's
yeah.
so well kept and so well arranged and so well manicured for that matter.
With flowers blooming.
With flowers blooming and different variety of flowers. The intent is so pure to maintain these sort of lovely gardens in the city.
Chandigarh, we stayed at a homestay.
Vijay Auntie's homestay.
Vijay's homestay.
Vijay's homestay.
Auntie was nice. I mean, all the hotels over the entire trip was completely planned by this person, and
Yeah, I mean, someone has to take some responsibility.
it is not about responsibility.
I
feel
also like doing it. I think I've got an eye for it.
yes.
I've got the intuition for it. So when I see a place, when I read about a place,
There's a big truck coming. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you were saying.
when I see about a place, when I read about a place, I just get a sense that it will be nice to live here.
I think she's got the knack for it. I don't think I can do it. I just go and book any hotel. I think I'll be very honest. I don't even look at anything, but she definitely takes her time. And I think that really helps.
There's a car
I
coming.
know, I saw it.
You want to have a soft drink?
But you need sugar over.
I don't mind.
Let's go till.
You won't get it here.
You will get it here.
I'll ask her.
Go. What soft drink does she have? Ask.
कोल्ड ड्रिंक है आपके पास?
हाँ
और इसलिए
ठंड है ना, रखते नहीं है. So Chandigarh was nice. We stayed at Vijay Auntie's homestay. Very well recommended. Stay over. She sweet. The next morning we then left for Himachal Pradesh. We were very disappointed with Shimla. It's a beautiful place. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. All I would definitely say is that it is overcrowded. Now, honestly, I'm not really complaining. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be like that. All I'm trying to say is that it was overcrowded, maybe because of holidays or something of that sort. And the defining factor was all the buses, the private buses, pumping out diesel fumes everywhere. Himachal Pradesh government has changed their buses into electric buses, which is a very good thing. But that was okay. And then from there we drove to Narkanda, and from Narkanda, here we are in this quiet little corner of the world. Doing a sweet little trek. And I think we are reaching the city now. So talk more later.